Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm gone. Why am I gone? Hello? There we go. That was weird. I disappeared for a second. Hello. Today we are playing Aegis Dilemma. I think that's how you say it. And it is a visual novel about a mercenary, obviously, per the title. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm excited. We haven't played a visual novel in a while, but this is a short one, so hopefully my voice won't just, like, give out. Why is my things being weird? Hold on. My capture is being off. We good? Okay, that seemed to work. And I'm gonna turn off cursor, of course. Alright. After some troubleshooting, let's actually get started. It's a little bit loud. Hold on. Be down a little bit. There we go. Much better. Much nicer. I don't think there's any trigger warnings. I think we're good. They didn't have any listed, so we're gonna go for it. It's finally here. The sun, it's finally here. No longer will the suffering continue. No longer will there be hate. The Blight era has finally ended. This is what we've been waiting for, right, sis? No, don't you dare die on me. Huh? The girl screamed as the boy lay down, smiling in serenity with blood soaked all over his scarred body. Didn't know we were jumping right into a death, but okay. That's a little scary. I'm just going for a little break. The girl lay there sobbing. I'll kill them. I'll destroy them, this world, this cursed land. Why it has to be you? Why can't we just live in peace? I'll burn it all to the ground. Let both God and human face judgment. Such conviction was only responded by laughter. Don't treat them so harshly. The Blight era was a time of so much suffering. Is it not wrong that many would despair and panic? And yet, we both met people that were kind, who helped us despite their struggles. If not for them, we would not have survived this long. The girl for a moment looked and smiled at the boy. We're getting a lot of information here that I am kind of following, I guess. No man is perfect. They had to make hard decisions too, and we just drew the bad end, so the majority will survive to the new era. The girl looked onto the horizon, with fire in her eyes and boiling blood in her hands. Hey, listen, before you go and try to destroy everything, promise me one thing. Promise me that you will observe, that you will learn all about humanity for as long as needed. Are they not human? And after all of that, you still believe that humanity does not deserve salvation, then you may damn them. However, if you do, see hope in them. The girl clenched the hands of the boy. I still believe that people can hope, can feel, and most importantly, have empathy for one another. Okay, fine, I promise. Thank you. I may now rest in peace. I'm sorry, I forced this dilemma on you. I hope you will find a satisfactory answer to humanity. Aegis, my beautiful sister. Okay, so that's her name. Veritas, Omnia, Vincit. Is it Vincent or Vincit? I don't know. Chapter 1, An Unusual Mission. What if this has— I think this has to do with space, because there's like a Starforge and stuff like that in it. The dark night hums silently. There stands a girl with a bloodied knife. Is that her? I think. There lies the corpse of many who dared stand in her way. The girl, enjoying her time, knew that she could not stay for long. She fled before the town guards arrived, hoping that she would not be seen. Why'd she do that, though? She decided humanity wasn't good? Or maybe it's not her. I don't know. In the dark alleyway. You were late, Jules. I'm always late, and you know this. One of these days, your lack of tardiness is going to get you killed. I assume that the target has been eliminated? Okay, so this is her boss. She looks very unassuming. Of course, and I hope that you have the payment ready? A bag seemingly from heaven dropped to Jules' hands. As usual, we do not know each other. The man walked nonchalantly out of the shady alleyway. Oh, so this is Jules. I'm sorry, I'm getting so mixed up. Her hair has changed in every drawing so far. Another day, another job done. Jules cheerfully enjoyed her meal in the Crown's Heart. The atmosphere was full of drunken messes that probably had a very bad day at work. Of course, many of these messes tried to take Jules out on a loving outing, which Jules would always take advantage of to earn some more cash. Well, 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 look who it is! Jules immediately cringed. That voice was someone she hoped to never hear for 1,000 years. Adeline, god damn it. Hey now, don't make that face. I know you love to see me. I'm trying to do a woman voice, but I don't know how good it's coming off. Adeline immediately slid beside her, ignoring the man currently engaging in a mating call with Jules. Ho ho ho, looks like we got another hottie here. Ew. Adeline went to whisper something in the man's ears, and his face turned white before he meekly left the table. I got rid of the problem for you. You should treat me to a drink or something, yeah? I was earning some cheap cash off him, you bitch. Jules. No need for foul language, my dear, and I'm also here to offer you a pretty nice job. Your jobs are never nice and give me more problems than I expected. Hey Jules, you know this job pays 500,000 ropas, right? Give me the details. That easily swayed, huh? I think this name is incorrect. I think this is supposed to be Adeline speaking. Splendid. You see, one of my contacts found this little gem. Adeline showed Jules a sparkly orb-shaped object with a purple star inside of it. That star is yellow. That star is yellow. Jules marveled at the object. It was the most beautiful and fascinating thing she'd ever seen. It is very pretty, but it's not purple. There's no purple star there. I don't know where the color is coming in. What is this? I frankly do not know. What I know is that my contact asked for this object to be transferred to the Seasort City Research Institute. Seasort City is miles down south. Are you crazy? That's why it pays so well. Give me time to think about it. Sure, anything for my best friend. Don't wait too long, though. If not you, there will be other takers for the job. I don't know if you should do this, Jules. It's seeming a little suspicious. Also, I'm guessing they don't have, like, cars or anything anymore. 10 days later. Curse that fucking bitch. The road, if one could call it that, is full of holes. Broken tiles, broken concrete, and scattered debris make travel incredibly difficult. It was one reason why Jules did not want to take the job in the first place. The ride in which Jules was in can be described as hell. But the money, though, she said. Jeez. This trip better be worth it. 5 additional days later. 15 days. Dang. The night sky is beautiful, calming and cooling, with the stars above and the winds in the Sorrel Plains. The stars. They looked exactly like the stars in the orb. Jules stared at it, wondering what it was and what it can do. She wondered and marveled at the beauty of it. However, her experience has taught her that what is most beautiful can be what is most dangerous. And she was right. The wind does not smell good. Jules closed her eyes and lay down. It's time to bait them out. Footsteps. They are soft but detectable. Okay. Sixth sense, I guess. Jules knows this all too while. Bandits see a carriage with an innocent damsel camping and think it's an easy target. Oh, so she isn't on like a horse-drawn carriage type thing? They'll try to kidnap her, sell her and her goods. Breathe in, breathe out. Trust your instincts. And in that moment of spark, Jules stabbed a woman right in front of her, blood flowing like a fountain from her neck. Jesus, kind of violent. Maybe I should probably add a CW. General blood, violence, and death. Though I guess a mercenary game should have expected it, but whatever. It didn't have the warning. In that moment of spark, Jules stabbed a woman right in front of her, blood flowing like a fountain from her neck. What? She's awake! just spun around. That's funny. The remaining raiders tried to get into the formation, but they were swiftly whacked into submission. Those that were not lucky were straight up stabbed by Jules' trusty knife. Such is the style of the infirma punctum, the targeting of weak points. As she finished them all up, only one raider remains. You're pretty good, you know that? Jules knew that something was not right. There was no hint of fear in this man's eyes. I am just someone who did some practice, that's all. Maybe if you can put that spear down, we can have some fun? Fun? Are all women like this? This man is dangerous. He has no fear, and he is not baited by petty distractions easily. She really said, hey, I could give you a good time if you don't stab me. He charged forward, using his spear to strike at her every turn. Of course such strikes are predictable to a trained killer like Jules. Dodging, maneuvering, clashing. There has to be an opening, a spot that Infernum Punctum can expose. There it is, a gap in his strikes where I can close the distance. As Jules goes for the kill, the man dropped his spear and gave her a clean right hook to her liver. Infernum Punctum, I see. It suits you well. Is that her fighting style, or does she have like some kind of special ability? I can't really tell. Unfortunately for you, it's not your lucky day. The last thing Jules saw was a fist to her face. Chapter 2, Trouble in Sorrel Plains. I messed up. I can't believe that she was captured by some lowly bandits. The orb is gone as well. Worst of all, I'm probably going to get sold into slavery. It's not all bad though. I can always kill her slavers and start making money from scratch again, or I could seduce a guard to get out. However, I am currently too weak and have no mood to try to escape. Like, I'm not in the mood, I guess. Translation is a little shaky. I guess I'll go to sleep. The moment she thought that, he arrived. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? What do you want? Are you here to gloat at me? For someone who uses Infernum Punctum, you sure have a lot of spunk. Aren't you supposed to try to seduce me to get your way out of there? It wouldn't work on you. You're too experienced for that. Maybe so. I do want to get a girlfriend and settle down one day, though. Have you had a meal yet? I'll get something for you. He's so cocky. It wasn't long until Jules had a bowl of rice, bread, egg, and carrots in front of her. An interesting meal you got for me. Ah, I apologize. We don't have much, you see, as all of our food comes from the caravans we raid. You must hate me for doing really nasty things, right? I do not hate you for your nasty things. I hate you for effectively ruining my mission. Oh, you mean that shiny piece of orb? This will fetch a very high price on the market. A bandit like you could never sell that. The town's guard will probably take you in for questioning first. You're 100% right, he said as he lowered his head in sorrow. Oh, I've not introduced myself yet. My name's Cigar, how about you? Jules. Nice work, Jules. You fight very well. Not anyone can kill 5 of my best raiders in an instant. And let me guess, you want me to suffer for that? I guess revenge is best served hot when your target's still alive. Nah, not really. We raiders of Sorrel Plains understand the concept of karma, you know. We fight, we kill, we steal, and we die. We understand that we're destined to hate and be hated, you know? Jules looked on with interest. But you know, just like anyone else out there, we're just trying to survive. The Sorrel Plains are beautiful, but nothing worth edible can be grown here. There's too much wind and too little sun. So not much animals or plants can grow in the plains, only tall grass which can't be eaten. Of course I'm not looking for your pity though. You're free to hate me as much as you want. Jules had a spark in her mind. I see now. You use Odom Artes? The use of hate and desperation to give strength, power, and coordination. Yes. Damn, you're a smart girl. I'm honestly considering recruiting you, but you'll probably not enjoy life here. I might if you pay me enough. You are a funny girl. They chatted for hours on hand. Jules learned a lot about the culture and environment of those that resided in the Sorrel Plains. It's very pretty. I'll give it that. The raiders, despite everything, will treat their prisoners well, if only to sell them at a higher price. These people are scum. Just like Ime? Yet they are familiar and kind. This was Jules' honest opinion about them. The raiders are free spirits. We know we cause harm. We know actions have consequences. When they come, we will accept it, with all we have. Jules felt that she understood them better a little, even though she still hated them. Fair. They did kidnap her. Hey now, I spoke a lot about myself and the team. What about you? Who taught you Infernum Punctum, and what got you traveling down this dangerous road? I already know it has something to do with this orb. I am bound by confidentiality in my jobs, and I do not really like to talk about myself. A professional till the end, eh? Well, I can respect that somewhat. I don't know where the somewhat came from. Jules smirked at the comment. I do need to sleep now, Cigar. It has been a really shitty day. Fair enough. Get some rest. Who knows? Maybe I may decide to let you out tomorrow morning. We both know that's a lie. Yes, it certainly is. Cigar laughed as he left the prison block. They typed out mwahaha. Jules spent the next few days in a small, danky, but comfortable cell. She was given freedom to practice her martial arts, and given good food to eat. Well, at least they're treating her okay. Honestly, this isn't too bad of a life for her. It was a comfortable life, free from her past, free from the need to fight for survival every day. The hate which she built up all those years seems to be a distant memory. Until the 5th day. They're gonna sell her. They're gonna try to sell her. I'm guessing. It was just another day in the cell. Nothing too different from the past few days. Until a guard ran into the building, clearly with an arm missing. Oh no. He quickly unlocked Jules' cell gate, with whatever remaining strength he had left. What happened? You lost an arm. Her sprite didn't change and she's just smiling through it. She's like, you lost an arm, wow. Help our boss, please. The guard slumped to the ground. Jules sprang out of her cell. There was no time to pay respects. The day was burning. Not by the scorching hot sun, but by the fire that spread terror and destruction across the whole village. The whole village? Damn, okay, so it's not just the raiders then. Men, women, and children. All screaming. All crying. Many dying. All except for one. Furies of blows were exchanged. Who's this girl? How's she doing all that with while she's just wearing cute cat outfit? If dangerous, why cute? A girl throwing dark fireballs and a man with a spear. Strikes from Cigar's spear showed no effect. Even when they directly hit her, it just phased through her like as if she was a ghost. My god, who are you? The girl simply didn't respond and sent a barrage of dark fireballs at Cigar, which he dodges using Odium Artis to increase his speed and agility. I'm a little confused on something. Hold on, I guess it probably won't say. I think it's 2021. I think this might be... I don't want to say for certain, but I think this might have AI art, and I don't know how to feel about that. I think it's a free game, so that's not that big of a deal, but... Is that why everything keeps changing? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't mention if it was, but... I don't know, the hands caught me a little off guard there. I was noticing the changing in style, but, like, that's just, like, normal if you work on a big team. But the hand seems a little melty. So I'm not... Oh yeah, this hand's really messed up. I don't wanna accuse of anything, but keep that in mind, I guess. The girl simply did not respond and sent a barrage of dark fireballs at Cigar, which he dodges using Odium Artis to increase his speed and agility. It was then that he saw Jules at the corner of his eyes. Get out of here, she's too dangerous. Dark flames engulf Cigar as the woman uses the split-second distraction to strike him. Arg. Like a pirate. I know that's not what they meant, but... This is not enough to kill me, fool. The girl advanced to strike Cigar's neck. He immediately parried the woman's fist with his own strikes, abandoning his spear once again. It was truly a battle between darkness and hatred. Jules, however, identified two problems. The girl had stolen the orb from Cigar's pockets when the opportunity arose. Number 2, with Cigar being injured, it was only a matter of time before he is defeated. I have to do something. Am I gonna pick what to do? Oh, nope. Jules took a knife she found on the floor and sped towards the unknown assailant, targeting her weak points. The assailant being distracted by Cigar, was caught off guard, and it was only using her dark magic that she escaped the lethal blow. Mecha, that's enough. The three combatants turned to face the direction in which the voice came from. Have you gotten the Starforge? Yes, Master, I do. Good, our job is done. Let's get out of here. Jules was not going to let another moron steal her treasure. She's like, you guys are too stupid to have my treasure. As much as she hated Adeline, she hated being laughed at by her more. Jules charged ahead, using her athletics to strike this mecha before she has the opportunity to respond. She will die by my hands. Before she has a chance to strike, Jules realized that her knife had mysteriously disappeared. In front of her stands a menacing man who holds a book. What do you think you're doing exactly? I know you've been captured by these raiders. Why are you helping them? I'm not helping them. I'm getting my orb back. The Starforge? Firstly, it's not yours. Secondly, you know nothing of what it can do. Jules, in the heat of the moment, looked into the man's eyes. Now, face the truth of your own past. Huh? What? What do you mean by that? It was a mistake. The worst mistake. Jules woke up in hell. It was like a prison. She was full of scars. Is this when she was younger, I'm guessing? A body longing for food and water. A society that wants her dead. Everything comes in a flash. What the others did to her. What she did to others. Children, men, and women. All were enemies. All were targets for survival. No one who cared for her. And no one who she could care for. So this must have been after her brother died, I guess? It was already nighttime. I don't know who said, how are you feeling? I feel like shit. Don't we all feel that way? Okay, so it's them talking back and forth. My head still hurts, but do me a favor. Tell me what the fuck happened. You were out in a coma. That man, I don't know what he did, but you just screamed in pain after you engaged him. He didn't even have to harm you physically. So he must be able to, like, put people into, like, a mind prison or something. The girl fled with the orb after I threw my spear and straight the guy in the neck. He's dead. I saw the body myself. You got that bastard? Honestly, I'm impressed. Yes, but nonetheless, the orb is lost, and his partner escaped. Furthermore, I might lose my position as Raider Chief. But why? You made the enemy flee, didn't you? At the cost of several dead or wounded. The village won't stand for it. There will be a trial. If I'm unlucky, I'll probably die. What? That's unfair. I know, but what to do? It's okay. I'll face the consequences of my actions, just like I told you, right? Jules looked on in shock. Anyway, go get some rest. I understand you might be tired. Thanks for your help. When's the trial? Why do you ask? Just answer the damn question. It's actually gonna happen early tomorrow morning. My fate will be decided then. Gotcha. Thank you. For what? For giving me the chance to care for someone. Is this going back to the mecha? And because she called, I don't know, we'll see. Master, how are you doing? Yeah, okay. Mecha, don't worry too much. That was one of my secret techniques. So he's not dead! Faking your death with Tenebris Artis? That's hard to do. Who knows? Don't make that face. You know it makes me feel guilty, right? I may teach you that one day. Pouts again. Hey, please, don't make me feel bad. Whatever. We do need to report to the Grand Librarian, right? I gave her a cute voice because of her clothes. I feel like she'd have a cute voice, even though she's like our enemy. Yes, we do. You can have the honor since you did get the Starforge back. Are you sure? Thank you. Don't be so serious, Mecha. You won't make any friends like that. You always do this to me. Shall we go get something to eat? Mecha's smile brightens with the stars. Yes, we shall. Let's go get some fish in the Sea Sword City. Jeez. Mecha runs ahead. You can kill without remorse. You'd have such childlike thinking. But I hope that one day you will mature and be better than I was. The man turns around and looks back. And that girl reminds me a lot of Mecha. Yeah, except you tried to kill her, so what's that say about you, buddy? Well, that's a surprising verdict. It's not so surprising when you have a beautiful woman helping you out. Trying your luck with me. Oh, that's him again. Trying your luck with me again, eh? Jules and Cigar are sitting on a tree. You're too close. Give me some personal space. Oh? Then what was that about wanting to take care of me? Ignore what I said, dumbass. I'll kill you. Okay, tsundere. But still, an exile. It's not too bad. It's just a little cliche. You're not going to miss them? I will, but like I said, every action has its consequences. Me stealing the orb from you led to this. However, I hope that one day I'll redeem myself and be able to return with pride. That definitely sounds very cliche. Just dunking on him while he's down, huh? Anyway, looks like I'll be tagging along with you. No. Aw, come on. Not even a consideration. I work alone. Plus, I hope you remember that it was you who got me into this mess in the first place. Okay, yeah, sure. But I don't know how to survive out there, you know? I only know how to raid, steal, and kill. Jules rolled her eyes. Plus, I can be an asset. I can help you out in fights and deal with those pesky morons if they try to attack us again. They will not attack us again. I'm going to attack them and get the orb back. Whoa, that's quite sudden, don't you think? We both can't beat them. This is why you are a dumbass. They got the jump on us last time. This time, we will get the jump on them. I also have a job to finish off. Okay, that is true, but do you really think you're going to take them by surprise? Take them both on your own? Even if you gain the advantage and surprise them, you'll die. Jules stares at Cigar. I am being blunt about it. Okay, come with me, but be warned, I will work you to the bone. Sweet. Anyway, let's get something to eat first, yeah? Let's go raid some convoys. I'm gonna say cowboys. Cowboys, yeah, just cowboys running around on the fantasy plains. This is not that far off. There will be no raiding. You get the town guards on our trail, and we can't enter the cities. Think for a moment, you idiot. I know we can eat some nice fish in the Seasort City. That was where I was heading until someone ruined the trip. We can probably settle there for a while, and if we're lucky, we might find a lead as to who our attackers were and why they stole the orb. Stole the orb. I messed me up because the typo makes it look like sold. Do I? I kind of need a drink. Hold on. I got paused for a second. I'll be back. I got myself a drink earlier, and because I knew we were doing a visual novel, you know, and I proceeded to forget it upstairs. So I had to grab it. I thought it was down here, but it wasn't. Anyway. Where were we? Okay, yeah, we read this. I also have a hunch that they're heading towards the same direction as I was. Okay, boss, lead the way. What trouble have I gotten myself into? Jules thought about her flashbacks and the man who gave her those visions. That man, though. Who exactly is he? I don't know yet. We'll find out, I'm sure. Chapter 3, The Blue City. Look at all the different characters. I wonder if we're ever gonna meet any of those guys. Getting a little more suspicious with the art here. It's like sometimes it's really clear and it doesn't seem like it could have been, but there's a lot of messed up faces on this one. And like the hair and stuff. I don't know. I'm not gonna keep analyzing it. If it is, it is. And my model's broke. Hello? Come back. There we go. Seasort City. A city at the southern tip of the Conrad Federation. The city famous for its seafood and low taxes. And also a city infamous for its corruption. Hello? So Hector, my friend, how are things in Seasort City? The same as always, it's easy to find work here, especially with people always needing help with moving cargo from ships. Okay, there's Adeline. A warrior like you doing work like this? I don't know what kind of voice this man would have. It's a peaceful time, Adeline. Other than raiders at the Sorrel Plains, there's really nothing to fight other than your local taverns at night. Huh. But you did not come here just to ask about my job, right? Let's get to the point, shall we? Patience, my friend. My, aren't you a curious one? Adeline took out a piece of paper. I don't know what any of that says. You know what this is, don't you? Oh, he didn't like it. Do not pursue the stars. Just what trouble have you gotten into? Well, let's just say I got a pretty interesting object who I outsourced to a close friend of mine for transport. All done under the guise of a contract, of course. She should arrive here by now. However, there's been no word from her. I then only received this letter 14 days ago. I dropped pretty much everything I had in Stirringham, and thus made a rush here to meet you. Isn't it great that I have a friend fluent in the ancient tongue? Adeline, I am only going to tell you this once. I already know your job. It involves an orb with a star inside it, doesn't it? You're such a simple man. I never took it for you to have an interest in ancient artifacts. I know ancient tongue for a reason. Back to the point. You continue getting involved with the orbs, you will die. What are the orbs? What are the orbs? I'm so confused. Why are they so dangerous? Those guys who are after the Starforges and use ancient tongue, they are from the Great Library. There's more than one Starforge, and what about the Grand Library? I do not know much about them. However, I was captured by them sometime after the war, and one of their members taught me the ancient tongue just for his own entertainment. They do many shady things, and make people like us look like children in comparison. And they'll look at kids. Sorry, bad joke. Well, I don't think they are malicious by nature. They will kill you, or make you suffer should you stand against them. I started coughing. Sorry. Seems dangerous, aren't they? Yes, they are. And while I know the name of those artifacts, I do not know the purpose, nor why the Grand Library is collecting them. I just know that they are. Well, but I do know those orbs are worth a lot of money. Adeline. Say, you do miss your old days in the Federation Army, don't you? Those days are over. You know that's not true. I have a proposal that you might be interested in. What are you getting people into, Adeline? Oh, this is cute. Oh, look. It's like a little tree house. The food here is so good. Of course it is. Fish caught here is fresh and prepared quickly. Man, it's things like this that make me happy I was exiled. She is not happy that he was exiled. I mean, I do want to go back, but this fish man. We don't have enough money. Our targets can be in God knows where, and you are feasting with whatever funds we have. I wish I never took you along. Hey, it's okay, Julie. Julie, we can earn it all back. Do not call me that. And how are you going to earn money, you buffoon? I don't know. Maybe I can shake and rob the local populace? Just don't. I'll go and earn some money. Jules. What? Hello? Cigar? Interesting. Didn't know that we were gonna go to that, but okay. And pillaging and robbing is your idea of being good for the soul? You got me there. But I can't let you do it alone, you know. I know you don't enjoy it. I'll help. I'll figure out a way to earn some money. Do whatever. I'm going to do what I must to survive. Killing, deception, and seduction. These are the skills I have learnt to survive in this harsh world. There are things in which I must do to thrive. Survival of the fittest. If only I was born under different circumstances. I want to give her a head pat. You're a fucking idiot, you know that? And just who do you think you are? The warehouse is filled with cheers and jeers. Spectators and fans from all over the world gather here to see the possibly greatest fight in their lives. No. It's these guys? They're going against each other? Okay. Go, Hector, go! Beat his ass! Hey, new guys, show Big Bad Hector who's boss. Oh, so they're doing like a boxing thing to get money, I guess. The two men exchange blow for blow. With each parry, block, dodge, and strike, they grew to understand their opponent better. You caused us losses in money, fool. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're actually just fighting. Oh yeah? Maybe if you didn't bump into me, I wouldn't have dropped the crates. I had enough. It's time to end this. Cigar changed his stance. The hate can be felt by everyone. The hate and anger all turned into fear. All felt it except the person that was supposed to feel it. Come at me, brother. Hector moved his position in anticipation for the counter. The men charged towards each other. Stop it, you fucking imbeciles! In that moment, a wall of light materialized out of thin air. All the men achieved was smashing into it, and they gained a broken nose each. Sorry, I have to, like, reword things sometimes. Just what do you think you're doing, Hector? Hey now, this man dropped a crate full of fresh shrimp. Do you know how expansive shrimp is in this part of town? I would never have dropped it if you never bumped into me. Cut it, Cigar. Is this your idea of making money? You are doing a real fucking good job there. Jules and Adeline faced each other. And what are you doing here? I gave you one job, Jules, and you cocked it up splendidly. Well, nice prank you did. I bet you gave me the job knowing that I'd be assaulted. Well, aren't you supposed to be a master of deception? How on earth did you get caught and lose the orb? Cigar tried to sneak away from the argument, knowing he played a part into the mission failure. Oh, no you don't. You stay here with me. Jules dragged him by the neck. Ow! You can blame this guy. Adeline looks at Cigar. Really? Instead of doing your job, you're here hanging around with your boyfriend? When'd you ever get one in the first place? That was enough to cause a snap. Jules threw a knife at Adeline, only for her to catch it using her fingers. The two girls then got into a scuffle. Oh no, another bar fight. Adeline's Lux has protected values, but she's not as skilled as Jules when it comes to fighting. Jules struck her shoulder joint, preventing Adeline the use of her left arm. Ow, 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 okay. I give it up, stop. Apologize. I'm sorry. What kind of girl did I travel with? An assassin. Apparently. A few minutes later. Okay. Now that we got all the misunderstandings out of the way, let's actually discuss the situation. Okay, so the short of it is that I got raided in the Sorrel Plains. This guy kidnapped me, another girl tried to kill him and stole the orb. I tried to help him, and this other guy came and nearly destroyed me, then Cigar came and killed the guy, and the girl ran away. At least I got one of them down. Based on your description, these are likely members of the Grand Library. You say they use tenebrous arts? They look like they do. Then you have to consider that the man is still alive. Tenebrous relies on a lot of causing confusion and deception to achieve goals. Somewhat like you, Jules. Tenebrous, eh? Why is he here? Actually, why did you not learn tenebrous arts? I thought they were just rumors, until I fought those two. I didn't even think it was possible. Well, we all learn something new every day. So what makes you certain that they're in the city? I have contacts everywhere, unlike you. You see, I don't kill everyone I meet, and some people have claimed to see them. They are very sloppy if they can be tracked. They are very sloppy if they can be tracked easily. Probably, but it's likely because they think that by trying too hard at concealment, they may get more attention. Hence they act normal and don't attempt to conceal themselves. Hiding in plain sight is a thing after all. That's our queen of tricks speaking. Anyway, if that's the strategy they're using, it would not be too hard to find them with many people citing them. And I'll let you know once I've found them. It'll take some groundwork on my part. This is a city of corruption after all. I just go and threaten or bribe a few people and I can find them easily. Just like the old days. And what are we supposed to do? Go on and get a room or something and have fun. I don't know. Just don't go robbing people in the streets, okay? She was like, Cigar. I'm just kidding. See you later. Just like, I'm going to kill you if you insinuate anything about me and Cigar one more time. Even though Loki, I think she likes him a little bit. I think she likes him a little bit too. Seasort City. Also known as the Blue City. The city on the southern tip of the Conrad Federation. The city known for its seafood and low taxes. And the city infamous for its corruption. However, it's a city with a sense of calm. A city with no one sleeping on the streets. A city so different from Stringham. Jules enjoyed the night walk as she took it in the city. It was so different from where she was from. Despite all the corruption happening within the town's guard and government, the city managed to stay clean and safe. If only she was born into a different circumstance. Jules, fancy seeing you here. For once, it's not an annoying voice. Hector. It's me, alright. Simple man Hector. Is there anything I can do to help? You are more polite than usual, but no thanks. Adeline and I have narrowed them down considerably, and it will not be long until we find them. That's good. I've been curious. What do you and Adeline have to do with each other? We are work buddies, back from the time in the Federation Army. Both of you were in the army? I wonder if Jules knew that about Adeline, or if it was just like an unexpected thing for Hector. She didn't tell you. Wow, that's a surprise. Of course not. We don't actually like each other. Oh, so they're not friends. And it was her that she was confused about. I think both of you are more similar than you think, despite using different methods. No, we are not. Well, that's just my humble opinion. I was her right-hand man. Adeline is one of the greatest officers I have served under. Caring, smart, strategic, compassionate, daring. Everything you can think of in a good leader is in her. Sounds like you had a thing for her. Maybe I did. She's also quite beautiful. More than you so, after all. Hector, you're talking to a lady assassin. That is not the right thing to say. Stop it. I want to punch this idiot. For me, I just wanted to serve my country and take pleasure in battle. I am that simple, after all. We fought side by side. I handled discipline and tactics. She handled logistics and strategy. We were a team to be reckoned with in the boiling war. But war changes people. We did things that make both you and Cigar look like angels in comparison. Should I ask what both of you did? Jules is like a major assassin. The hell did you do? We did something unforgivable. We told ourselves that it was for the greater good. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. The Federation won the war, but both of us were broken. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. But I am surprised you can actually feel empathy. I really want to punch this idiot. Yeah, he insinuated that you're ugly and not nice. He really said you're ugly and mean, actually. Where was I? Oh, yes. I am a simple man, so it was not hard for me to distract myself. Eventually, I made a living here in Seasort City, and the days of the past were over. Peccata vervir mecum. The sins live with me, but at least I found peace. It got to the point where I missed the army a bit, despite everything. But Adeline, she was broken beyond doubt, especially since she is a complicated person. She seems fine to me. She is not. It's like she is looking for a way to die. I guess part of the reason she enjoys being with you is that... Is what? Never mind. I spoke too much. Bro, you can't just drop a bombshell like that and then decide not to say anything more. I made a deal with her. She thinks it's for me to relive the old days. But honestly, I just want to help her move on. Huh. Are you sure that you didn't have a thing for her or something? A commissioned officer and a non-commissioned officer must never fraternize with each other. You're not in the war anymore, dude. Just go for it. Well, both of you aren't in the army anymore. Maybe not, but I am still a professional. This is just a favor for a friend. Yeah. That's what I said too, Jules. It's getting late. Thank you for taking the time to chat and listen. It's no problem. Oh, wrong name. It is no problem. There's nothing much for me to do anyways. Gonna make you hurt, what? What you're referring to. You know, despite all you had done, I have a feeling that you may be a good person at heart. Stop trying to flirt with me. You're not a target for me to scam off of. You're right. Hector laughed as he left the scene. You may be a good person at heart. I wonder how true that was. But at least, I somehow felt good that maybe someone believes that I can be different. Man, she really got fucked up by her brother's death. 69 Swordfish Street. What kind of idiot lives in a dress called 69 Swordfish Street? Yeah, I was thinking that too. But here we are. We found them, thought Jules. The night is cold and the moon is bright. It is time. The 4 musketeers breached the building, hoping to find the 2 librarians that stole the orb. It's a pretty room. They have the moon on the wall. It's like a light. No soul, no life. It was a ghost house. Guys, come here! Jules shouted to the rest to come into the bedroom. On the wall was written, you should have listened. Oh no. They're on to us. Everyone, get out now! Yikes. The whole building was set ablaze. The 4 escaped the building and made their escape before the town's guard could arrive. It was a close one. God damn it. How did they figure it out? Hector and Adeline looked at each other. They knew we were coming. We knew you were coming. Oh, I'm just gonna say it right after her. Out from the shadows came a man and a girl. Did my buddy duo not send you a warning? Adeline remembered. Nulite Peresci Astra duo. Or is the pursuit of money too enticing for you?
Not everyone is a rich fuck. And you had the gall to steal my job from me.
You have no idea what the Starforge is capable of. No one has the right to it. Isn't that right? My old war buddies, Hector and Adeline.
Oh, so they know each other.
Jules looked on in shock.
The Starforge has the potential to make things better. It's an object that existed before the Blight era.
Its power is too great for any human to wield. Shut your mouth. Hector moved forward with his great hammer in hand. Ah, Hector. How are you doing, friend? The others looked on in confusion. Or should I call you Librarian Novum? I threw that name away long ago. You can always take it back, you know. The Grand Librarian respects your skills and commitment. Hector? What? The person that captured and taught me the ancient tongue. It is him. Hector raised the hammer. Ivric, or should I call you Librarian Septium? It is time for you to die. I know it says Liberian, but I'm pretty sure it's meant to say librarian, because they're like book people. Immediately, Hector rushed towards... See, that does not look... That is not the same character. Huh? They even have, like, different hair colors. Immediately, Hector rushed towards Ivric, swinging and using momentum to gain the advantage. This was countered by Ivric's use of tenebrous arts and close-quarters battles. God damn it, Hector, this isn't you! Adeline rushed to support Hector with her Lux Artis. Meanwhile, Mecha remained silent throughout. As Jules and Cigar prepared to engage Ivric, Mecha caught them unguarded and began to launch dark flaming balls at them. The fight continued in the dark alleyway with chaos on all sides. Light, dark, fire, strength, hate have all gathered in this one area of death. Mecha, without the element of surprise in fighting, Cigar and Jules at full strength, was slowly beginning to lose ground. She had to try something different, and she did. Mecha is dead. Or so what Jules thought. In a split second of her neck being snapped, Mecha split in two, and burnt Jules' hands while she was basking in victory. I like the illusion thing. Julie! Cigar's hatred can be felt, and Mecha was stopped from dealing the killing blow by Jules' friend. Are you okay, Julie?
Don't call me that.
Glad you're fine. Well, how he knows by her being mean to him that she's not actually hurt that bad. She's a tricky bastard.
So am I.
Mecha was having none of it. Out of nowhere, she summoned two swords through what looked to be dark portals before charging at them. The fight rages on. Hector kept swinging, swinging, swinging. Adeline kept casting, casting, casting. Yet none seemed to do anything to the elusive Ivric. He was not even attacking. So, how's your life doing so far, my friends? No reply. It was a constant barrage of attacks and assaults. Hey, that is pretty rude, you know. I guess I have no choice. Dark energy surrounds Ivric's right hand, and after another dodge, striked Hector hard in the chest, sending him flying away. Hector! As for you, girl, do you happen to know about the Ragton genocide? Ellen stopped in her tracks, fear raising in her heart. No, did she and Hector commit genocide? Or maybe she was just like, she knows of it? Of course. I was in the war too, you know. What about it? Do you happen to know who did it? No, I don't. What do you want? Are you seeking revenge for what happened then? Revenge. That is rather cringe if I say so myself. I'm sorry. The cringe took me out of it. How are you gonna have a serious conversation in a serious battle and say, revenge? That's pretty cringe. I serve the Grand Librarian now. All I need is to gather the Starforge. But you seem to have other problems, don't you? In what seemed like a teleport, Ivric came close to Adeline, But instead of attacking her, he simply looked her into the eyes. I know it was you, Commander Adeline Seater, hero of the Conrad Federation, executor of the Ragton genocide. Oh no. Here I was voting for them. Okay, Eirik is clearly on the right side of things. Remember what happened. Face the truth. I mean, we can still be on our girl Joel's side, but yeah, I'm not liking Adeline as much anymore. If this is true, we don't technically know that she was the one who did it yet. Blood, lots of blood. We don't have enough food nor water to support them, Commander. At this rate, the refugees will start attacking us. I can't control my men if the refugees decide to start a revolt. It will be a disaster that will stop our army in its tracks. Oh my god, okay, Adeline. You really gonna bring refugees in and then be like, actually, let's just murder them. That's fucked.
Then we will destroy them first.
Do it, Hector. Raze Ragton to the ground. Commander? You heard me. Do it. We have to preserve our army. Food and water should go to those that serve the Federation, not the refugees of our enemies. Yes, Commander. Jeez. Okay, this became heavy. Didn't know we were gonna start talking about this stuff. It was a bloodbath. The lucky ones were given a quick death. The unlucky ones had to endure suffering before dying. Honestly, no one kept record. No one knew how many died. Colonel Eirik, your family, we confirm that they are dead. So Eirik is on the good side of things then. Jesus. Okay. He's being very calm for someone whose whole family was murdered in a genocide caused by these two. Thank you for the report. Continue your duties. The Ragton Genocide. It allowed the Federation's Third Army to maintain their resources and pushed into the Starlight Kingdom, capturing the capital and industrial area in 1 month. Adeline's actions ended the war quickly, possibly saving several lives in the process. Adeline became the hero of the Federation, but at what cost? The loss of families, the tears of those left behind, the hatred and vengeance of those wronged. Well, yes, she deserves it, and most importantly, the guilt of those who committed the acts. She did not just say that her guilt was more important than the people that she fucking murdered. Okay, Adeline. That's right, Adeline. This is who you are. A hero to the Federation, and a monster to the kingdom. You cannot hide from it. This is your truth.
Kill me. End it, please. I can't take it anymore.
That will not give you salvation. But nonetheless, I will grant you death if that is your wish.
Thank you.
Adeline smiled. Eirik began to gather darkness in his hands. There was no hatred in him, only pity.
I'm sorry about your family.
Eirik stood emotionless as he prepared to deliver the killing blow. She is not making this better. She's like, Teehee, sorry I killed your whole fucking family. Not on my watch. Annoying bastard. And with a swift redirection, the killing blow struck Hector. A hand to his chest. His lungs crushed. I don't know, he also kinda agreed to commit genocide. Why are we caring about Hector? Are we supposed to care about Hector? Because I don't. I liked him at first, I thought he was a funny guy, but not anymore. See, now he has brown hair. What happened? Adeline sobbed and cried.
Hector, stay with me, please.
This is the end for me.
Master.
Mecha, have you dealt with them?
No, but we have to leave, Master. The city's guards are arriving.
Understood. The Starforge is still with you?
Yes, Master.
Good. Meet me at our rendezvous point. If anybody clips the fucking yes, Master out of context, I will find you. I will find you. Mecha disappeared in a blink of an eye.
Just kill me, please.
Are you a fucking selfish bastard? Your comrade just sacrificed himself for you, and this is the answer. And this is your answer for him? If I was Hector, I would be embarrassed by your display. Adeline looked up. If you want to die that badly, do it yourself. I will not disrespect the wishes of an honorable warrior and an old friend. And with that, Eirik disappeared. I don't know why he doesn't blame Hector just as much. I mean, Adeline was the one that made the decision, but Hector still, like, went along with it. He was just disculpable. Hector, stay with me, please. This is the end for me, friend. I know how much you have been suffering, how much you kept it in. I'm sorry for taking the chance for you to die away from you. No, don't speak, please. But at least I want you to regain yourself, you know? As a friend. As a friend. He had to add in the, as a friend, I don't really love you. Hector, you are the only one who understands me. Not anymore, right? You have that scumbag Jules, and maybe the idiot cigar. It will take okay. Just, in your dying moments, after being killed for trying to defend a genocider, you decide to insult her last two friends. Okay, Hector. The fuck is this writing? It will take time, but I know that you can rebuild yourself, because deep down, you are a good person. Okay, Hector. A good person will feel bad when they do bad things. No, a non-sociopath / psychopath will feel bad when they do bad things. That does not make you a good person. Hector. And I know I have just as many questions about the Grand Library, their purpose and my association with them. I'm sorry I couldn't answer those. Hector, Adeline. No, Hector. Hey, what's going on here? Get a doctor, please. Hippo, get over here. Who the fuck is Hippo? Hippo took a look at Hector. I'm sorry, miss. There's nothing I can do to help him. He just decides that by looking down at him. Okay. Hey, Adeline. Yes? Thank you for being my commander. Don't thank me. Don't fall asleep. Please don't. Hector, wake up. Please wake up. Oh, I don't feel bad for him. I'm sorry. I don't know if that was supposed to be, like, a serious moment or not, but, like, yikes. We really supposed to, like, feel bad for these guys. As per the hero of the Boiling War, we lay respects to Warrant Officer Hector, the Sergeant Major of the 3rd Federation Army. Guard, present arms. Rest well, my friend. Thank you for being there for me. The funeral was a solemn affair, attended by members of the 3rd Federation Army. Old members and friend of Hector attended to pay their respects alongside his new friends. So, what are your plans now? I'm not sure. I really don't know. What I do know is that I'll stop pursuing the Starforge. It caused me more grief than I anticipated. Understandable. I hope you'll be able to find peace, no matter what. Thank you, Jules. You can be nice as well, you know that. Shut up. What about you? What do you plan to do? I plan to pursue the Starforge. Why? You saw who they are, how strong they were. Curiosity and punching that man in the face. He seems like a great guy to rob. He literally has done nothing. How are we supposed to be on their side? I'm so confused. And I owe Hector a favor. Do you now? Well, I won't question it, but do be safe, yeah? I will, thank you. I'll keep my eyes and ears on the ground. I won't be pursuing the Starforge anymore, but I'll try to find out more about the Grand Library whenever possible. That will be appreciated. But I can tell you this. The Starforge came from an era before the Great Blight. I initially wanted to transport it to the Science Institute here for research to find a way to better the lives of everyone, but of course it failed. And I should care because I really have to spell things out, don't I? What I'm saying is the Starforge has the potential to create or destroy. The Great Library has taken interest in it, and even sent powerful individuals after us. You need to be careful. So you do know what the orb is. Yeah. I apologize for keeping it under wraps. Whatever, friend. I'm curious, but I'm also cautious. It's my fault I got caught in the first place. That's a paradox and a contradiction, but I digress. Good luck, friend. Good luck to you, too. So it's just gonna be these guys now? Because obviously, they were like, can we really continue the story with a genocider on their team? Probably not. Jeez. Hey, Julie. I got everything prepared as asked. We finally have enough money, water, and food to last a while. Don't call me that. And by the way, I earned most of the money. Okay, that is true, but hey, at least I'm carrying all the water and food so you can relax a bit. Jules laughed a little. Thanks for your help. Hey, so you can be nice. Shut up. So, where are we going, boss? Well, there's not much to go on, but we should head to the Starlight Kingdom. The Starlight Kingdom? Wasn't that bastard Eirik from there? Yeah, they might not go there, but we can find more about our enemy and the great library over there. Who knows, we might find clues to the Starforge there. And if not, I guess we can take up random jobs to get us some juicy cash. Well, that is a deal then. Shall we go? We shall. As Jules looked out into the city, she remembered the words from her new but gone friend. You may be a good person at heart. Jules wondered how true that statement was, but was somewhat glad someone said it to her. Yeah, but, he was also a bad person. Why did you not kill her, Master? A good question, my apprentice. We may be tenebrous users, but that does not mean we can't have a code of ethics. She will come back to take the Starforge. Maybe. However, she is not someone we need to worry for the time being. She has bigger problems to deal with. It is those two you fought. They will pursue us. How do you know that? Eirik smiles. I just have a feeling. Mecha pouts and starts hitting Eirik. Ow, ow. Okay. Stop. I will get you something nice to eat once we reach the Grand Library, okay? I will get Duo to make your favorite chicken stew. We have a deal. You know, this place was the site of the worst of humanity. The sand here is red because the blood spilled here seeped and changed the environment. I lost everything here. Those I loved and cared for. The country which I served proudly. But here, I gained something as well. Me. That's right. You've grown so much since then, but you still have much to learn. Oh, is he like a father figure to her? I could tell like she was an apprentice, but I wasn't sure about that. I hope that one day you will surpass me. There will come a day I will not be around. You will grow up to be a smart and strong woman. No! Don't leave me, like Mom and Dad did. I will never abandon you. But one day you'll have to survive in this world. Oh, that's still him. But one day you will have to survive in this world without me. Oh, poor Mecha. She's having a breakdown, dude. Don't be so stern. God damn it. I guess she is still too young to understand. Ignore what I said, Mecha. Come, let's quickly go to the Grand Library so we can rest and eat some good food. Mecha perks up and runs ahead. What a girl, honestly. Eirik thought back to the fight in the Seasort City. Hector, may you rest in peace and serenity. Your sins are finally lifted from your shoulders. Why? Because he defended the girl that started the genocide. Are you sure about that, Eirik? At the end. I think maybe there's like continuation or whatever, but I don't think I liked it very much. I thought I was gonna like this a lot more than I did. I feel like the genocide thing was a bit much. I feel like that can't really be redeemed. It's kind of awkward for him to try to be like, Hector was a great man who just so happened to participate in genocide. Like, no. Yeah, this is only part 1 of the wider story. I don't think we'll be looking into that. Unless it's from, like, the other people's perspective. That would be cool. Like, Eirik and Mecha. Not that the main two were bad. Cigar and Jules weren't bad. I just don't like that they Trying to make us have sympathy for Adeline and Hector. That was, Adeline and Hector. That was kind of weird. That was kind of an odd thing to throw in there. The rest of it was pretty good. I don't know if the art was made from, like, different engines, or if there was, like, AI used in there sometimes. I couldn't really tell. Some of it looked like it was just, like, engine-based, which is obviously fine, but I'm not... Some of it looked a little AI-y. Not from the art style, because I know people have that art style, and it's so sad when they get accused. But, like, there were some, like, functional things that looked a little twisted, so I don't know about that one. Are we... Why is it a black screen that still playing music? Hello? Think they're gonna show me something? I just gotta leave, I guess. That was awkward. Yeah, that was Aegis Dilemma. I guess you can decide if you liked it for yourself. I'm kinda half and half. There were some good things. Like, I really like Cigar and Jules. I think they're really good characters. I think, is it Eirik or Ulrich? I think Eirik was what I said. Ulrich? One of the two. Whatever his name is. I think he and Mecha would be interesting characters, but we didn't get to explore them enough, like, for me to really, like, get a grasp on if I like them or not. But yeah, I like the main two. I liked their whole beginning part. I like the idea of trying to, like, better humanity and, like, research the orb and stuff. So we might take a look at later ones, but number one, I'm not sure if it uses AI art. Luckily, if it does, it has to have a disclaimer now on Steam, so we'll know. If it doesn't, then who cares if it's all, like, if the art is mismatched, who cares? Because, I don't know, that's just mismatched art. But some of it was a little sus. And the translation stuff didn't really bother me. I think it was translation anyway. Better have been translation, because otherwise that's... Was it translation? Hold on. Was it originally... I think it was originally JP, probably. Oh, no. It wasn't translation? Ooh, the writing was not great. Writing was not very good. So yeah, I would definitely work on that. I like the story. I like the story and the two main characters. And the two adversities. I don't like Hector and Adeline. And it's okay to have characters that, like, people won't like, but I also think it's kind of weird to try to make us feel sympathy for them. That was kind of odd. I'm guessing the person who made it is pretty young, just from from the mix of the translations or not translations, the like, subpar writing part, and the, I guess not grasping how bad genocide is. But yeah, I don't know, I have mixed feelings. I probably wouldn't I don't know. I have mixed feelings. We'll see if it gets better in the next parts. As long as it's not AI, because I'm not supporting AI. Unless it's, like, completely free and, like, you know, I don't know. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with What Are We Doing? Let me see. Let me see. I think it's various games tomorrow, right? I think it's the, I think it's, like, different scary found footage games? I don't want to say that for sure until I see... Yes, scary found footage media games. So that'll be tomorrow at the same time at 12:30. Thursday, we will not be streaming. And then Friday, we have our chat pick. Go vote if you haven't already. And then we'll have Slender the Arrival as long as our capture card is working, which I'm actually going to test right after this stream, so we'll know soon. Yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for joining me on this little visual novel adventure, and we'll see you guys then.